Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I noticed a few things with the Creality, and potentially slicing issues as well with the Creality slicer. So, what I noticed was I printed out this part here. So, this is how the part printed out. As you can see, there's a gap there and a gap there. And when I pulled it off the print, this came off. It's not supposed to do that. And also, look at those layers. That's interesting. Very interesting. And I have a exact piece, except it's opposite. It's mirrored opposite directions. One is for the left side, one is for the right side of the project I'm working on. And this one came out perfectly fine. No layer issues or anything like that. It's looking pretty clean. None of that gap or anything. And so I said, you know what? Let me try to print this again with the same sliced G-code file. And guess what? I got that ugliness again, right there and right there, just like the previous version. So that made me realize that, hey, this G-code thing actually can be an issue, this slicer thing. So this might sound completely obvious to some of you watching this video, like, come on, 3D Cube. But yeah, it's something I'm learning. I just found out that, there it is. There goes that part. But that slicing can actually cause consistent errors in your prints where it skips layers. And I didn't know that. And now I'm considering that this layering that happened is also part of the slice and not part of the machine. However, because I saw this layering on this piece, I thought to myself, you know what? Let me check the bed. And lo and behold, I found something out with this bed. At the very end here, it doesn't shake. And as I continue to shake it and bring it closer to me, and I hope you noticed that. At the very end, where the bed is at the very end, doesn't shake. But as I started bringing it closer to me, it was shaking all throughout the middle portion. Let me take it to the middle. I hope you could hear that. That's quite a lot of wobble. So, just wanted to make this quick video to show you that not only does the slicer give you bad prints, but it could also be a combination of both. Someone commented in one of my videos, I could put it in the link in the description, Pyramid Products actually recommended Prusa Slicer. And now I'm considering to use the Prusa Slicer because the Creality Slicer, which is just a different form of Cura, gave me these types of ugly slices. But I just wanted to make that quick video, give you guys my experience with this. I'm actually going to go ahead and fix the wheels down there again that I was talking about in my previous video, and I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, so I went ahead and I adjusted it. I'm going to give you a little demonstration here. So all the way back here, through the movement, all the way to the back. It's nice and sturdy. So after I do this, I like to go ahead and do an automatic bed leveling. It's as simple as that. The nozzle warms up and it goes in to start its automatic bed leveling. I have noticed that I was getting a lot of scratches here recently with the little test line that it does before each print, and it could very well be from that bed movement, and that was a lot of bed movement. Now it's going in to do the automatic bed leveling. Touched it once. Touched it twice. Now it's going in and doing its multiple point bed leveling. Same thing, it's just touching it once, touching it twice. Once that's done, it goes onto its other points. And yeah, this is the type of maintenance that I guess goes into just owning a 3D printer. Honestly, you gotta love it, and I do. I'm having a blast working on this thing. It really turned around with this Creality printer. I was really frustrated with it, but you know, it's just part of owning a 3D printer. Maintenance, understanding it, fixing it. I can compare it to someone who owns a motorcycle, right? You ride the motorcycle, and ideally you wouldn't have to touch it mechanically, but every now and again you're gonna have to do some work on it, and you have to know it enough to, if something, you know, some little error occurs, you'd know like how to fix it for the most part. But yeah, I'm gonna let this thing run through its automatic bed leveling, and we'll start the print. Alright, the automatic bed leveling is finished. And one thing to note is that when this piece came out messed up, I thought to myself, you know what? I could only assume that maybe it's the extruder, maybe it's a hardware problem. I would have never have guessed it was a software problem if I didn't decide to do it again. Because I thought to myself, you know what? Like, I'm going to reslice this thing just in case, and hopefully it comes out like this one that was perfect, the mirrored version. But then I said, you know what? Let me print this again just to confirm. And this is a long print. This is like a 21-hour, 22-hour print. I just wanted to confirm that, hey, you know what? Is this happening because of the slicer, or is this happening because of hardware issues? And lo and behold, it was the slicer. Now, it wasted some time, it wasted some filament, but I really don't mind, because now I have gained that experience, that invaluable experience, that I know for sure that this can be an issue. And experiences like that are really important. Instead of, you know, just guessing and shooting in the dark, run through a process. Even though this took me an extra 12 hours to come in the morning and find out that, hey, you know what? It is the slicer. It's okay. I'm happy I got that experience. Well, this was just a quick update on the Creality CR10 Smart and its printing issues and how to resolve them. And if you guys like this video, please go ahead and give that like button a click and subscribe. Would love to see your guys' support. It really motivates me to know that you guys like this sort of content. Please comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Whoever has a Creality CR10 Smart, are you experiencing things like these? And yeah, that bed wobble really matters. And adjusting the wheels on the bottom helps, and also adjusting all those screws underneath that glass there helps. So with that being said, everybody, until next time, peace, love, and joy.